Hey, René here. Should we play a game? We are back in Countdown Vampires for part 6. Part 6 already. This is a lot of parts, this, huh? Controllers. Get the screen up, and let's get moving. So, last time we watched some videotapes to get some postcards for a puzzle we'd already solved. But the big deal was that we were trying to get through that double clock door that takes us into the evil house. Now, it was bugging me really bad that I didn't know how to solve this puzzle. And I will admit I went online for help, but I was more interested to know the method than the answers themselves. So I don't actually know the answers themselves offhand. But I didn't find any explanations. All I found were people who were similarly confused with the puzzle, and this got me really scratching my head. So I know someone who's really into retro games and is really into puzzles in games, particularly in retro games, and basically just laid it all out in front of them. And was sort of like, here, can you see the pattern here? Can you see how you solve this puzzle? And as soon as I explained it all to them, it immediately clicked what I had to do. So I'm just going to go solve this puzzle now. If I can remember where it was, it's up here, isn't it? Yes, so each playing card has a number in the top left corner. Well, it's actually, the playing card type, whether it's, say, 1, 10, Jack, King, Queen, whatever. And you turn that into a numerical value. So, if it's got a number on it, you take that number. If it's something like a King or a Queen, you carry on from 10. So Jack is 11, Queen is 12, King is 13. Okay, that's all pretty reasonable, it's all pretty straightforward. Obviously, we're entering these onto a clock, and a clock only has 12 numerals on its face, so we can't just take number 13. You have to wrap that back around to 1. But then there's one more little bit to it that seems to be catching people out from what I've seen online, which is that the cards actually have a blank number in the opposite corner, and they have a line running diagonally from the top left to the bottom right, indicating that you should actually be pressing the number on the other side of the clock to the one that's indicated on the card. So that's where I was going wrong, and that's where people seem to be getting stuck. So, let's see here, it was 1, 8, 11, 13. And I seem to remember that the cards were, this would be the 8. So if we take the 8, number 8, which is here, and we go opposite, number 2. And the other one was number 13, which is number 1, which is actually number 7. There you go. Okay, let's do the same on this side. So we've just had, that was 8 and that was 13. So now we have 1 and we have 11. Let's put the other clock hand on. Okay, so we have 1. We go all the way into 7. Is that right? Yeah. And we have 11. Means we go all the way around to 5. Sorted. Okay, let's see what's on the other side of this door. I'm sure it's very friendly and very glad to see us, whatever it is. So, get reloaded, let's get armed, and let's go. I think we're probably very close to the disc transition at this point. So I found that this screen actually indicates kind of like an enemy state. And depending upon the color, you actually get slightly different enemy behavior. That's why sometimes they move really fast, and sometimes they are a little bit more docile and a little bit more easy to deal with, a little bit easier to deal with. So if you're actually on a day and you see that the enemies are moving very slowly and you can pick them off quite easily with the tranquilizer gun, it actually makes sense to be more aggressive on those days. Just so you don't have to deal with that many enemies on a day when they're, say, a little bit more aggressive and fast. Okay. We have a fountain. We have some kind of lantern. Okay. And a locked door. Okay. Let's continue having a look, shall we? I don't think we currently have any other puzzle clues just hanging around ready to be used for anything. I think there's something here that I can interact with. Symphony of Luna. Okay. Oh. So I'm guessing that just locked the door we came in through and... Oh, okay. We have another puzzle. I'm guessing it's not a crossword. Maybe, yeah. Well, I can't see anything super obvious at a glance, so let's just see if there was something through that door that we may have just unlocked. I'm going to guess we can probably review that at any time using the file, right? Oh, hang on, that was... Oh, it wasn't a file, it was actually an item. Okay. Okay. Let's keep our eyes out for some kind of other panel we can put that into. Oh, did the door lock behind us? How devious. I hope we didn't need any of those letters that I basically didn't make any note of. Okay, what do we have here? Yeah, you could pick it up and take it with you. I mean, that's always an option. I mean, it looks less dark over here. Just saying. You could try reading it from this side. Oh, is this a map vendor thingy? Yes, it is. I would like one map, please. That would be 1J, whatever a J is in this crazy world. Okay, let's have a look at the map, see if we can get a bit of an idea of how this place is structured. It seems to give you maps very early on in this, I've noticed. And in fact, the first map was probably the hardest to find just because it was tucked away behind a column. Okay. So, yeah, 2 doors in here. If they're red, does that mean that we know they're locked? That's kind of weird if so. We just know they're locked. Oh, so we can find out this number of circuits in use over here. That's how many saves you have left. So you get to make up to 150 saves, which feels a bit weird. It feels like someone was like, oh, it's got to have limited saves. It's a Resident Evil clone. And they're like, we don't really want to do them. We'll just put the number so high that it doesn't actually ever run out. If that's what they did, that's malicious compliance, and I fully approve. Oh! Oh dear, this isn't going well. Oh dear, this is going very poorly. I should probably be on the move, but they're too big. I'm probably not going to survive this. Ah! You're so fast! I didn't bring any kind of healing items, did I? No. Oh, okay. I'm not going that way. Am I going this way? No, this isn't a door. Oh dear. Yep, this is very much not a door. This is not a corridor. I should have. I should have really looked at the map and gone, that door's locked, and not even tried to come this way. That said, I couldn't have known if there was something else in this corridor. Yeah, this is basically I'm a dead. I'm a dead. Am I dead yet? Have we seen a game over screen in this yet? I don't remember if we have. If we did, it was in probably the first video. Yeah, I'm dead. Thank you. Oh yeah, I remember that. I'm dead. You can leave me alone now. Okay. Let's retry. I'm not sure what the continue option does in this, whether it... Oh, it reloads from the most recent save. Okay. Is that a single pixel kind of, at the very bottom there? There's kind of like a red dot on the ashtray. It looks like a single ember very gently pulsing in and out. That's Such a single pixel detail like that. It's such a strange thing to include in the game, but whatever made them happy, I guess. Okay, this time we're not going left. And if we do, we ain't hanging around. Welcome to Repeated Corridor Simulator. 1999 or whenever this came out. Well, are you ready for me? Are you ready for me to make the same mistake again? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Through here. These travelators. I've been thinking the whole game through. This could be a really cool place to have a simple combat encounter, but it just seems to be padding. Like high effort padding, given the scrolling textures and overlaid kind of like light blooms. That's that would have been high effort back then because they would have had to do that stuff by hands and write code specifically to do it. It's just weird to have padding that isn't just a straight corridor. Okay, let's do this again. Okay, this one is 813. That's that one, and then it's that one. Yep. And this one is 111. So it is actually 7, 5. Now we re-enter the evil house. Okay, grab the tablet thing. Yep. This will unlock the door. Well, it'll lock the door we just came through and unlock the door that we didn't. Don't know. What could they mean? Okay, let's equip ourselves with something a little bit more beefy than a pistol. And let's try the other door this time. Oh, gonna grab the map as well first. The door closed behind us. Who could ever have seen that coming? Not me, to be sure. Okay, let's take a right. And this time, let's not get killed. That's always such a buzzkill. Okay, we can tranquilize this one. Actually, let's try the other darts and see how they go. Oh, I have to empty this gun. Okay, can I? Okay, yeah, I can empty it into the... Oh, hang on, no, I haven't. That's not what I've done. I've basically just put the remaining bullets into the... Oh, no. Okay, that's now emptied, and then we'll put the other magazine in. Oh, she's not down. Wait for it to get back up. Yeah, those seem way more powerful, like maybe 2 or 3 times as powerful as the basic ones. Okay. And for that we got some money that, yeah, we got some like cash back in, and we also avoided using some of the more powerful weapons. But of course, this is only viable against you know, small numbers of slow-moving zombies. If there are any more about, we probably want to do that just because it clears them out when they're not aggressive. The moon phase changes. Real aggressive boys. Okay. No going that way. Door here. Probably quite hard to see generally. Ooh. The kind of camera angle in here makes me think of the room with the piano in Resident Evil 1. What do we have here? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll certainly take some health items. I will probably need them with my combat skills. Another one there. There's some pretty cool lighting in here. You know, they're using coloured lighting to help separate areas. That's a nice touch. Do they have that item, please, that I'm standing right next to while I mash the circle button? There we go. Oh, cool. More darts. Yes, I will take the darts. Anyone in here? Doesn't sound like it. Ah, I'm guessing that's supposed to be cockroaches have returned. I'm not entirely sure what the use of the bottle is. It seems like you can just basically put more drinks in it and make a bigger drink, but it just seems like a convoluted way to make a food item. That's a big parcel. Wait, where did it go? Oh, that was right in front of the camera, okay. I shall take the gouage bullets. Hang on a second. Oh, I wonder if these go with that thing under the plaque. See, maybe if I have to... maybe it'll make a pattern if I find these letters on the underneath the plaque. Go back up. Yeah, that big package is gone. It's just weird. It looked like it was on the floor, but it was actually on that counter. This is actually a pretty nice background. You know, it's very busy. There's a lot going on here. It looks way more kind of detailed than the ones earlier in the game. But they also applied a bit of coloured lighting to the character model in here. That's a nice touch, if so. It's more kind of like bluish in here, and as you head back out here, I think it goes more yellow. That's kind of cool. Yeah, in fact, there is actually pretty nice, like, yeah, there's the lights in the pre-rendered backgrounds are actually interacting with the character models. That's a really nice touch. You know, the game itself is, you know, perhaps a little shaky in a lot of ways, but the tech was definitely solid in this game. I shall take the bullets, thank you very much. See what awaits us out here. Okay. Carry on around here. It's a very strange staircase. Normally you wouldn't have one facing against the wall like that. Oh, some friends. I'm very good at putting my friends to sleep. Oh, she's not twitching. She's going to get back up. Oh no, she's twitching. I wonder if the two dart guns have slightly different rates of, you know, hull downings, I guess I'm going to call it. I would guess not. I think it's just the tranquilization rate, I suppose. not bad, we're doing well. As you can see, we've earned roughly 15 whatever they are for tranquilizing these zombies rather than killing them. I believe there's also a different ending depending on how quickly you finish the game and whether you save enough savable zombies. This is again a nicely modelled corridor. The lighting's a bit strange, it doesn't quite fit the theme, but definitely one of the better environments we've had so far. Bit strange to have all your better content towards the end of the game, to be honest. Think about how many people abandon the game early, or just, you know, rent it and decide, oh, this game looks a bit naff, I'm not going to finish it. That said, renting was not such a big thing in Japan, was it? So maybe like first impressions like that were less of a big deal, whereas in America and Europe it really did matter how well your game came across during a rental period. Ooh, a door. See what's going on. This is a bit visually interesting. Can you imagine trying to sleep in this room? Oh, hello. Right, we're going to switch to the pistol just to save on the ammo for the assault rifle because honestly we're kind of wasting ammo for it. Sorry. Couldn't find any darts. Yes, there's actually an item on the bed there, right at the edge of the screen, and I wonder if that would have even been visible on even say like a good quality monitor back then, because of course they had the overscan area, and I'm pretty sure that was under the overscan area. Oh, sorry lady, if you give me a minute, I could have saved you, but I didn't, sorry. What else do we have in here? Vases. Is this a whiteboard? Oh no, it's a vent, okay. Not yet. Let's explore this area first. We don't know where that goes just yet. Anything over here? Nope. Sofas. Camera angle design in this area is a little bit strained. What do we have here? Another bottle. Do they stack? No. Might regret picking that up if I don't find the save station soon because I don't intend to use them. I might just put the drink in the bottle just to save an inventory space. Probably shouldn't have picked that up if I wasn't planning on using it. Okay, let's go for the air duct. Actually, I'm just gonna have a look on the map because I'm pretty sure there was another route outside of this place that it might be a case I should have explored it first, but I'm not sure. Ah, so it would have gone straight to a locked door anyway, so let's just carry on through the air vent. Here. Through here. Okay, we have several zombies, but we have some darts, so I think we can deal with them. I'll let them get close though. Oh, out of ammo. While those reloading, I might have to drop this one with the pistol. I just need to white water them before they get back up. Oh no. Oh, am I getting better at the combat in this game? I hope so. I've been dreadful so far. I also think these encounters are just more reasonable than what we've had up until now. They're a bit more kind of slow paced, they're a bit more sort of carefully designed, you know, small numbers of enemies moving slowly enough that you can maneuver around them. A lot of the ones we had earlier on in the brown bit, the second area, is it called Fear Moon or Screaming Moon? It's one of them. Those were a bit much. There was just too many enemies in too tight a space, whereas this feels a bit more reasonable, a bit more carefully designed. It feels a lot more Resident Evil, actually. I shall take the bullets. Thank you. I like how the design of this place, these massive busts in the wall for some reason. Have you ever seen that in a building? Even in like an old stately home? No. I am actually just going to pull a shotgun in here because I suspect I'm about to get jumped by something. I shall take the drink. And put it in the bottle. Now I've made a slightly bigger drink, but it doesn't quite work like, say, red and green herb, where they, they add up to more than the sum of their parts. You look like you're going to come to life, sir. No? Okay. Can we unlock this door from this side? Yes. Now we didn't actually explore this little corridor, so let's have a look. Hang on. What? Wait, how did that air vent go through that corridor? That doesn't make any sense. That air vent that we crawled through went straight through the corridor that we were just in. Unless it went really steeply up or down. There's no physical way it could have fit through that. Oh, that just doesn't make any sense. I mean, you know, zombies and vampires, oh, they make perfect sense. But this air duct, not that an air duct that large makes any sense anyway, but oof, no. Is this a doorway? Did I see a doorway here? Nope. Anything down here? Anything in here? Second floor VIP room. Okay. Ooh, an item. What's this? What are these? They're kind of like touchscreen pedestals, but those exist in 1999? I guess they might have done. They might have done. Okay, let's head upstairs and see what's going on up there. Okay, another item. What do we have here? I shall take the darts. Thank you very much. Okay, the corridors here are getting a little tight, but okay, locked door to the third floor VIP room. Corridors are getting a little tight, so combat might be tricky here, but there don't seem to be any enemies, so that's okay. Oh, a save room! Thank goodness, it had been a while actually. Is that a fuse box? That looks like a fuse box. This is actually a very strangely shaped, sort of cramped save room. Like most of them are kind of like a big open space with yeah, everything on the walls, whereas this one they're all sort of in the centre. As you can see the back of the save station, which is a really strange looking object actually now that I think about it. Another item here, wasn't there? Ooh, I grabbed the other item I saw. I just once saw another item. Here? Yeah, there it is. The item hitboxes in this zone are a little bit strange. I shall take the drink. I'm guessing that means we now have a full heal in there. We basically made a food bar by combining 3 drinks, which is a bit strange, but okay. Now, I'm going to save on my old slot because, while normally you can't do rolling saves, I don't feel like anything's gone wrong here. We've played very efficiently. We've not made any obvious mistakes. We've not taken any damage, really. We've managed to tranquilize virtually all of the enemies. There's been some minor exceptions, but enough that, well, yeah, they're few enough that I'm not that bothered. So let's see if this mail option does anything, because I haven't really looked at this since the start of the game. The box. Is that seriously in the official translation? They call me the Box. Recently, it seems, a computer virus has appeared. Is your machine alright? I'll just check. Ah! Damn. I mistakenly erased all the data on your machine. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. What? I don't believe it. You surprised? There's been a lot of prank mail lately. Be careful. This is kind of like the one in Road Trip Adventure when I think it's like the title, the subject line of the email is just fear, and it's like making it that this isn't real email. Don't be worried about getting viruses. And I'm like, that's kind of a strange thing to put in the universe, but okay. Road Trip Adventure is a strange game, and I have played it through it several times. Yeah, enough that like I don't feel like I'd play through it again. Oh, the keys, not fuses. But maybe I'll do a 100% run someday, who knows? Ah, the event room key. Where did we see the event room key? We've definitely seen one somewhere. Does this TV have anything to say? Nope. Okay, let's just carry on. Okay, that's the locked door. Anything else in here that might be of any interest to our plucky protagonists? Nope. Okay. Need to remember it was downstairs, so let's head downstairs. Now, this is the point at which... Actually, what's with those weird shadows on the wall? Like, you see that there's like a triangle-shaped shadow on the wall? It's almost kind of like the light is coming over the top of the wall. How weird. I guess that's probably exactly what it is doing, but that's kind of strange to leave in your game. I don't remember where I saw the event room, but definitely seen it somewhere. There's nothing down here, was there? Oh, I think this was one of the VIP rooms, like maybe the 3rd floor VIP room. Oh, 2nd floor. Okay, let's keep going. Let's find that event room. Oh, the event room was where I got killed. Yeah, so I need to leave this entire wing and then head back to the other wing. And this time I'll be a little bit more prepared for the, horrific monsters that await us. It's kind of weird to put an exit sign there when it's not actually an exit. Wait, was this the... Yes, this was the way back to here. Did I go the other way? Yeah, did I take a right here? Yes, there was nothing here. At least as far as I know. That feels like, the way that sort of stage, that kind of has to be a puzzle solution or something, right? Here you got to place something in front of the bust and it does something. Down the stairs we go. Okay. This time we're prepared, we brought health items, we know what's coming. And we are appropriately armed. But I might just try and run straight past them because honestly, they seem kind of annoying to fight because your kind of like limited precision pitch is just not quite enough to hit a flying enemy that moves between quite a few ranges. Ow! Ow! Yeah, I could do without that. You sure did. Now go for it. Go for it like your life depends upon it, because it does. Okay. Anybody in here? I will certainly take a drink. Not, in this virtual space, of course. A drink would be quite disastrous in here, but in that virtual space, sure. Okay. Ooh, there's another goodie over there. Ah, there's a piano. More shells. Certainly not a bad thing. Game's giving me a lot of ammo right now and not a lot of things to fight. I guess I could have fought the things back in the corridor, but it just seemed worth it. And if I'd been a little bit smarter about avoiding them and checking them out beforehand so I could remember the corridor shape, I probably could have avoided them entirely. Let's see here. Sure, why not? Okay. D, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. And only in C major, okay. So let's have a look at that file that we have with the organ music. Yeah, music score for organ. Okay. Those are presumably there's a word somewhere. Presumably there's a word somewhere that we're going to spell out using the letters we've seen before. Maybe they correspond to rows or columns or something. I have to have a think about that. I don't think we can check the letters we saw earlier again from here, can we? We'd have to go all the way back and the doors were locked. Let's just press some buttons and see what happens. Nope. Don't think you can play Megalovania because it's only C major. Okay. So we ain't getting out of here until we know the until we know the score. So let's just count the notes this time. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 4 notes, whatever it is. And 4 notes. And what would it be? What kind of word? What words could you make using those? Hang on, all the letters, yeah, all the letters are unique. Now there are some notes underneath, but those spell out HH, BB, Z, and then there's multiple there, and I can't quite distinguish them, but I think it's a B. N. Yeah, so I don't think the bit down the bottom is relevant. Was something written on the stone tablet we picked up earlier? Because I think it was. No, but you can't inspect it from here. Okay. Have we seen any other letters? Any other words or letters recently that may be relevant to this thing? Not really, these are mostly quite old notes now. A little look around the space and see if anything else pops out, shall we? I would like to use the stairs, please. Stairs and ladders, truly the greatest enemies of the video game protagonist. Anything special or important about these? It appears so. Strategically placed chairs so you can't get too close to the interesting looking objects. This is lit up, is there a reason? Ah! Painting on the wall, it's slightly askew. Okay. Can I hit it or something? I might try shooting it and see if it does anything. Nope. That was a waste of a round, wasn't it? Okay, it's slightly askew, but what could I do with a slightly askew? What could you do with a slightly askew painting? It's a mystery to everyone. Well, there's nothing, if I walk into the middle of here, there's nothing, there's no different camera angles that maybe show something. No. So, we are in Evil House. I'm going to check that note score, see if like evil might be in the last, you know, if we could maybe spell it using the notes. No, there is no E, there is no V, there is no I, and there is an L. But something tells me it's not evil. Hmm. Having a look at the map. We have explored basically all of this that we can get to anyway. There are some areas that are obviously fenced off, but let's bring that file up and see if there's any words we can think of that are 4 characters long that you could maybe spell using. I'm pretty sure they wouldn't require you to type in anything using the letters we saw back at the start, you know, back at the fountain, because that was quite some distance back, and you can't get back there. So if you didn't make a note, you'd be done for. And I don't think, you know, as much as this game isn't super popular and could have something sort of game breaking like that, I don't think they would. It's so far been very good about things like that. So B. Yeah. So far, they've been pretty predictable in that things like the password for one of the rooms was like screaming. It's things like that. Things that tend to be kind of like horror adjacent at the very least. So I don't see it being something really obscure like foot or something like that. That'd be just, yeah, it'd be something more. If we had screaming, Let's have another look and see if anything else jumps out obvious to us. D major is nice. You can play basically anything and it sounds vaguely okay. Right, I might need to go back and brave our corridor full of nonsense. So I think the shotgun is probably best against these guys. It's got a wide spread. It means you don't have to be super accurate to do some damage. Ow! Oh, come on, dude. Play nice. Didn't feel like there's a lot I could do there. I might be reloading a save at this rate. Ow. They just get stun locked from the second you walk out of the door. I'm surrounded and... Let me out of the corner, dude! At least have some invincibility frames. If you're gonna stun lock me in the corner... Ow! Ow! Yeah, I'm just gonna succumb to my fate. Just finish me off, lads. Go on. Yeah. Kick me while I'm down. I'm dead. Thank you for noticing. Okay. Respawn. I'm actually going to do a small amount of item management while I'm here. I'm I'm going to get rid of that second drink because I just, drink bottle because I just don't think it's that useful. And we have very little in the way of inventory space left over with all the stacks of ammunition I'm carrying around. Empty bottle can go in there. That'll do. Of course, we'll be getting rid of that event key very soon, so that's actually kind of fine. Probably save us one and a little bit of inventory management. So when I get slaughtered again by those two jerks, it doesn't set me back too far. I can see myself forgetting to do the inventory management, having to walk all the way back up there to get those items again. Praise the animation. Finally, we're out. Right, and we can just go ham, go as fast as we like, because we know there's nothing waiting for us in this wing of the evil house anymore. It's a chill, quiet place with strange lighting. Way. Nice table lamp, very nicely modelled. Lighting on it doesn't quite look, looks almost kind of like it's sort of like a warm kind of thing, like night thing. Then that corridor is lit like it's lit like a hospital ward. It's so light. Yeah, I think with some lighting changes, these assets could actually look really good. Oh, hang on, I wanted to go that way, didn't I? But the actual models are quite nicely detailed. They're not super detailed, but they're detailed enough. This resolution, and with a few lighting tweaks, it would actually look really nice. And that room there are actually generally pretty nice. We're here. Okay, let's see if we can go back into the previous room, because it hasn't told us it's locked. But no, it is locked. Okay. Well, I feel those letters from earlier were probably important, and I might bring them back up, because I think I was supposed to take notice of them, but I just, didn't. Oh, this is interactive. Well, it didn't look it, did it? Oh, well, that did not look interactive, and I'm glad I pressed buttons on it for no reason at all. Does that now mean we can read the note on the tape? Oh. What is happening? I'm guessing that means we can now read this note right here. But not from this side of the desk, obviously. Don't be silly. We need to go around to the other side of the desk to read this note. Oh, items. Oh, many items, actually. I shall take the gouache bullets. I shall take the... just more than a fifth of a bullet. Darts. Happy about darts. Is this a real door? Is it even a door? Is it something else? I don't know. Anyway, let's read this note. Wait, was that not a note? But is this something? No, it's just items. Okay, I mean, like, I'm not going to turn my nose up with items, but I'm now hoping to get a bit of a clue for the organ puzzle. I don't know, head back through here? No. Nothing along here is interactive, that's fine. Can we now interact with this? What is this? Oh, okay. Another one of those lucky coin machines, whatever those are. Okay, thank you for that flavor text. It was very tasty. Okay, so we've accomplished something here at least. I think there's nothing for it. I just need to man up and take those flappy dudes on. Come on. Reset the room because they're too close. I hope the health doesn't reset. Feels like a cheesy way of doing it, but you know, I've died enough times to these jerks that I should probably be using some cheesy tactics. Hey, you just tanked that? What on earth? Man, this seems really rough, this fight. Right, make sure I'm loaded up because I think that's my last bullet. Yes, it is. Oh. I need to put some more gouage bullets in my shotgun. Oh, nice. Okay. Oh, they've deflated slightly as well. I like that animation where they just go. I mean, for an evil house, it's pretty quiet actually right now. We've kind of killed everything. I'm just going to leave my health this low because I know there's a juice drink right around the corner and I don't want to use my entire bottle of juice at once. Oh, I was kind of hoping there'd be some kind of clue in here, but I guess not. You sure did. Pick up all the goodies in here. And then I did actually take a screenshot of that that letter matrix. Because well, I'll be very surprised if it's crucial in this puzzle, given you can't go back and see it. It might be like it just seems like something that they would do. Okay, that's an item. Wasn't there another item in here somewhere? No, I guess there was not. And we're fine there. So 1 second, I'm just going to bring this screenshot up I took earlier. You guys won't be able to see it. Thrilling, I know, while I just fiddle around with menus that you guys can't see, but I just oh no, where are the screenshots? Oh, they're here. Okay. Now, even more thrilling than me staring at the puzzle is me staring at the puzzle you guys can't see. So let's see here. It was 5 by 5. And which doesn't really add up to anything because that's obviously 25 letters and we're after 4. We have how many notes were there on that? It was 8, right? So yeah, we have 8 notes that we can choose from on here. I'm just going to check that there's 8 on the organ because I think there was. I think there's 8 letter notes in the music there's 8 notes in the C major scale, right? Am I remembering that correctly? I seem to remember seeing there was an octave, so maybe this. Well, that'd be devilish if like the organ sheet music was unrelated to the organ. Right, so let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So I'm going to guess we maybe can grab a word out of this letter matrix that was underneath the tablet. And then we can spell it out on here. So let's see. It's over here. Again, you guys can't see that. Sorry about that. So A, P, F, G, R, B, K, O, H, M, Q, J, W, E, V, C, Z, T, U, S, X, D, I, L, N. Because that does imply that the positioning of the letters on the grids doesn't correspond to anything. Because obviously 8 notes, 5x5 matrix. There's no kind of like, you know, it doesn't like divide evenly or anything nice like that. Let's look for common letters. Let's see if there's any in common. So the B appears on both, the L appears on both, the K. Well, of course, it's 25. They're all going to be on there. Is there one letter that isn't on there? Because A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W. There was a Z on it, I'm pretty sure. Hang on, where's the... There are 26 letters in the alphabet, aren't there? Oh, do any letters on this appear more than once? That's interesting. Oh, there is a Z, yes. So it's only a Y that doesn't appear on there. Now, there isn't a Y on there, but that doesn't really help us that much. There's no obvious pattern to that or that. And it's not asking us to play that because we can only play 4 notes and that's clearly 8. Yet another fiendish puzzle. I did see mention of a pipe organ puzzle and people complaining about this, but I didn't peek at any solutions or anything like that because, of course, you know, you wouldn't want to spoil it for yourself, now would you? So, I mean, I feel like the word would almost certainly be evil because, yeah, we're in the evil house, and this game has a precedent. It's set a precedent for having the password be the name of the location you're in, which is sadly a little bit more realistic than most people would hope to admit. How many passwords do you see at the name of the place where the computer's sat? It's slightly askew. What could I do for slightly askew painting? I'm guessing I don't have to bring the power glove back in and beat it and beat it further askew. Oh, it'd be annoying if you just have to like look at it from the right angle. That would be devious. Let's have a brief flick for our remaining notes and see if anything sticks out. Nope. Nope. Oh, we did have, hang on a second, hang on a bit. We did have a note that had a number at the end of it, which didn't make any sense. You know, it looked like a password or something. Was it the prophecy? There was a number right at the end of it. Okay, so we have 5 digits, but see, I was thinking that maybe the digits would correspond to, say, columns or rows in this 5x5 grid, but there's a 7 in there, so it's not that. Unless they roll over again. I was wondering if maybe those would become like indexes, so it'd be the 7th letter, the 5th, but given it spells griff, I'm guessing not. 75331. And that's also 5 digits, which implies that that's not what we play, as we can only play 4 notes. Actually, what are the... what's the 7th letter of the alphabet? E, F, G... That's G... G, E... C, C... Gekka? Yeah, Gekka? That doesn't sound right. This one never went anywhere, did it? It was talking about repairing slot machines, and so far that one's not really been relevant, at least that I understand it. Talking about the security card system that was a long time ago. We have an invitation card. Nope. This one still hasn't really meant anything so far to me. I mean, let's see whether the word deaf appears on that letter grid. So that would be that would be 2, 4, 3, 1, 4. I don't think this is going to be it, but let's try it. Again, I don't think this letter grid is going to be relevant because, you know, it would be really kind of rubbish to not let you back to the clue that you need to solve it. I shall play it. No, somehow I did not think that would be... Oh, it's also 5 letters. I can only play four notes. Okay, so we're coming up on an hour now, so I think I'm going to head back and save because I don't see myself making progress on this in the next few minutes. And we can also have a little bit of review on the way there and see if any obvious clues make themselves apparent. Back here in the lobby. I mean, there could be somewhere else we put that stone tablet, because so far we haven't really had a use for it, which is kind of strange. It's also labelled panel number 1, which implies there might be more panels. Where would you put one of those? Because it kind of came out of a similarly shaped groove in the mountain, didn't it? Let's just have a little bit of a look through here. Now we can be sure there's nothing really cleared out this area. We can be pretty sure it's safe. Really empty to me. Maybe there's something on the shelf. There is a lot of background detail here. Actually, what's that? Nope. A neat little glitch there. On the very right edge, there's a single column of kind of flickering pixels. I'm pretty sure that's the cockroaches drawing through the cupboard wall. Because the PlayStation 1 did not have a depth buffer, meaning that if you didn't sort things manually, things like that could happen, and that was almost certainly in the overscan area of the PlayStation 1. Well, not the PlayStation 1, but the monitor you were using to... a monitor that would have been contemporary with the PlayStation 1 would almost certainly have had an overscan area that did not include that rightmost row of pixels. Sorry, column of pixels. I will speak correctly at some point tonight. What was through here again? Ah. A no-way door. Anyway, let's head back up, go back to the save point, and save. Because we did make some progress, you know, we lit up the opening area, we've looted and we've killed 2 enemies without taking a significant amount of damage. Be very troublesome enemies. Now I bet if there was somewhere to put that tablet, it wouldn't just be a matter of pressing circle on it. I would almost certainly need to select it from the inventory, because generally you have to do that in this game. I should re-explore this area just in case there was something I missed. Everything looks in order in here. Some very strange textures on the wall there, but I don't think that's significant. This room is actually lit by spotlights embedded in the floor by the walls. Strange way of lighting a room. Go on then. Anything in here? Is this relevant in some way? Looks kind of important, doesn't it? Seems like the kind of thing you'd hide a note, but no, apparently not. So we find ourselves back in the corridor. Head this way. Oh, hang on, I've gone the wrong way. Back up the stairs and back to the save room. Hang on, was there something here? No. It's just a particularly tangly little tangle of pixels that looked like there might have been something, but they were not. Back to the save room. Oh, I should check these notice boards. You never know, there might be something useful on them. Should also check the cupboards just in case there's been at least one we were able to open before. Okay. Don't worry, I won't make you sit through the save screen again. It's a long animation. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope we can make some more progress next time. We didn't get a huge amount done, but we cleared several areas without much incident. I feel like I'm getting a bit more of a feel for the combat in this game. So, yeah. See you again tomorrow.